Hey girl, hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Anevay, and today we're going to have a girls chat about things I wish I knew in my early 20s. Your early 20s is all about figuring things out. So here's advice that I wish I knew in my early 20s so you can make the most out of yours. Now let's get straight into today's topic. First, it's very important for you to have a relationship with God to navigate you in life spiritually, because everything is mostly spiritual, not just mental, not just physical, not just financial, because everything is energy, everything is spiritual, and we're spiritual beings. And I grew up in church, like believing in God out of the physical aspect. Like, we went through some hardships, and God blessed us and got us back up as well. Like when I do pray for something, I end up receiving it. We just be like, praise you, God is real, and this and that. But that's from a physical aspect. I actually had a spiritual encounter with God, and I believe that he exists. Like, have a relationship with God spiritually that no one cannot say otherwise. Like, God is real. Like, God exists. Discover yourself. We're already in a world that you see is copy and paste through social media matrix, and we're so stuck in social media than ever before, especially for the younger ones. Like, they're so stuck in it's like their life is glued to social media. Who are you outside of social media? Like, do you even know yourself? Like, have you ever figured yourself out? What do you want to do? How you want to live, besides trying to copy or imitate others? Like, who are you? Like, what makes you happy? Like, what's in your heart's desires? What's in your heart that you want to fulfill? And as well, pray for your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, pray for it. Pray for it. God will answer your prayers. God always answers prayers. You have to pray, even pray about to know who you are, because we're already in a world that's trying to tell us to be this, to be that, and be this. And social media don't make it any better. Like, everybody and their mama look alike. So it's just stand out. And as well, analyze and ask questions, trying to figure out who you are and what you want to do and how you want to live. Live for you, not for the sake of what the world tells you or what social media tell you how you should live and how you should be and how you should act. Take time to yourself and figure out who you are and discover yourself and grow from there. My favorite one is to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing's going to happen. I'm going to say this again. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing is going to happen. You can pray all you want. You can fast all you want. You can do everything what you want with God. But if you don't believe in yourself and not act on it, nothing's going to happen. Nothing. Faith with works is when you put in the work and action. And for you to do that, you have to believe in yourself. That's the only way that things is going to actually manifest into your life, when you believe in yourself, when you put in the work, when you put in the action. God already done his part. That's why I say y'all can do everything y'all want, praying, fasting, this and that and that and that. And if you don't do nothing, nothing's going to happen, because God already done his part. You're the vessel. You have to go ahead and make it happen. And the only way you can move to make it happen, when you actually believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself so strongly, whatever comes in your way, you will not give up. That's when consistent comes in, persistence, any tests that may come your way, because when you set an intention, disruptions follow. So expect that, and you still keep going, that's consistency. You overcome it, that's persistent. Regardless of what comes your way, you keep going, you show up in consistent and persistence. Baby, that's how you know you believe in yourself, because the problems ain't nothing to you. Your goals and your dream and your belief is way stronger than your problems, your circumstances. That's how you know you believe in yourself, because nothing is in your way. So believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if your mom don't believe in you, your cousins, your sisters, your dad, your family, your teacher, your friends. Who cares? The only person that matters when it comes to your goals and your dreams is you. Believe in yourself. I wish somebody told me strongly, looked me dead in my eyes and said, girl, believe in yourself in whatever you do. If you believe it's meant for you, then it's for you. No one can take it away from you. It's not going anywhere. God is waiting for you to fulfill it. God already done his part. Now you have to act on, do your part. Because I remember I grew up regarding within, like, I just think that I would just pray. I'll just do the bare minimum. I'll pray, and it will manifest and come into life. Because when I do pray, things do come true. But I know when I put in the work and effort, it comes even more. And I'm just like, oh, I have to like align myself with God. Like, it's just me and my Father are one. Look at that as that. When God already done his part, and you're doing your part, baby, we as one. So it's going to manifest into life. And the only way you're going to act is when you believe in yourself. People who don't believe in themselves, they don't act. They don't put in no work. They don't put in no effort. So it's just like you have to believe in yourself. Who cares if anybody don't believe in you, who don't support you? Because I've been there. I would think that like my family would be my number one support. Baby, it'll be your friends will support you more than your own family. And I had to learn that the hard way. And that's fine. I cannot let people beliefs or opinions stop me from me to fulfill my dreams, my goals that God planted in my heart and my dreams. I'm making it happen. And if God says so, then it is done. So believe in yourself. And most importantly, believe in God that it's done. It's already done. That goes along with work for your goals and your dreams. Work for your goals and your dreams. We cannot just depend on vision boards. We cannot just only depend on prayers. We cannot just only depend on hopes and wishes. You have to act on it. It literally said in the Bible, faith without works is dead. Do not put your dreams on hold, please. I had to learn that the hard way, but it's okay because within due time, my idea became more creative because I wasn't thinking as much like I did now. So I'm grateful that I had put it on hold, but I wish if I didn't put it on hold, I really feel like I would have had those creative ideas back then if I actually had stayed focused on it and actually believe in myself that like, yeah, this is it. This is it. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to be big. Do not put your dreams on hold because of your fear. Because you feel like, well, like this is new. And like, I don't know how it's going to do and stuff like that. Because people usually just copy and paste. When you're blessed with creativity, you're going to produce something new that ain't never came out yet. You're going to start something new, and that usually scares people because it's just like you're starting something new. You don't know how people are going to react or think about it. Like, if this is something different. So it's just like, I don't know, but it's just like you were meant to stand out. You weren't meant to be like other people. God put the idea, that goals, that dreams, that desire for you to make it happen. Do not wait on it. Work on it each and every day. I wish somebody had told me like, girl, time is going to fly anyways. Regardless, keep putting in the work. Keep putting in the effort because your idea is going to flow from within. Like, don't try to wait on the idea to come. Focus. Even if you have to have a journal or a pen and just like sit there in silence trying to figure out something, give it at least good 20 to 30 minutes. I'm telling you, ideas going to start flowing. Even if the ones that don't make sense, still write it down because when you do look back and read it, you can be like, oh, okay, I think I could work something with this. Do not put your goals and your dreams on hold. They were meant for you to fulfill it, okay? Regardless of the time. Do not wait. Do not wait because regardless of the time is going to fly anyways, and you do not want to sit in regrets and feel like, dang, I should have done that. Dang, like my season would have flourished more. Just because it didn't felt right at that time, still work on it and trust me, your season will come. I remember I had a hair business and I kind of had high expectations with the people I had grew up with back in middle school and high school. And I thought like, I was going to get a lot of support and I didn't. And I had to tell myself something. You have to tell yourself like, if I came from this, like for example, I had went viral for my prom picture when I was pregnant and I was like, and I had manifest that. I did, like, y'all, I had manifest that, and it's just like, okay, if I had did that without anybody's support, because they supported it after, when I went viral, they started claiming me left and right, this and that. I told myself, Yavina, you made it happen without them. You manifested, you prayed over, you manifested, and you act on it, and it came to life. Do not Do not feel like you need them for you to make your dreams come true, because you don't. If you did it before, you can do it again. And don't ever forget that. You have to forgive yourself. This is very personal to me, and I definitely want to share it with anybody who's struggling on not forgiving themselves, because sometimes people have a hard time forgiving other people because they don't forgive themselves. They don't forgive themselves from the ignorance or, lack of awareness of the choices they have made in their past. But girl, you're not that person anymore. You're not that girl anymore. Whatever you did, girl, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. If you're going to ask God for forgiveness, forgive yourself as well. Because if you don't forgive yourself, then you're going to feel like, did God even forgive me? And then you're going to hold on to these grudges and wait into yourself and just build resentment and anger. Girl, that ages you out. I told myself, I don't need anything aging me out. I cannot afford hate in my heart. I cannot hold any resentment or hatred towards anybody in my heart, baby. I seen it in my mother. And I'm just like, yeah, when it comes to forgiveness, I can't hold on to that emotional burden, because it does ages you out. It does brings along stress and guilt. And it just feels like your own personal hell, because you're just holding on and replaying the past over and over and over. Things that happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Let it go. You outgrew from that person. You outgrew from that girl. Forgive yourself from not knowing any better. Now you do. Do not let money control you. Control your money. You have to have a financial plan and goal. You have to invest for yourself in your future. Time is flying. I was literally 17 years old 10 years ago. Literally. And if somebody had taught me regarding investing your money into stocks, or investing your money into, I forgot what's that thing called, when you invest in your money into those banks that I think the interest, something with interest. Y'all, I forgot. I'm gonna pop it up in the screen when I find out. Yeah. But you have to invest your money and let it grow. Do not save just to save. With everybody mama telling us about ways to grow your money and stuff like that. Do not save your money just to save money. Save to grow. Save your money to grow it. Let that thing impact in interest. Let your money grow, honey, because no. We're not saving our money just to save in the bank account for a rainy day. And I love when I was watching this, I forgot her name, but when she mentioned that I don't use emergency funds. I don't like calling it emergency funds. I would say a peace of mind fund. And I'm just like, I like that because when she mentioned that, emergency fund has much of a kind of a negative ties to it. And for example, if you want to just say you have a peace of mind fund, because when things do come up, and they come up out of your control. You may not even think of it. It just comes up out of your control. And you need to have a peace of mind fund to be okay, I got it. You don't need to borrow from anybody. You don't need to take out no loan. You were financially responsible. You had saved up and invested, and it grew, and you have plenty of money for you to pay off for any problems that may come arise out of your control. Girl, go travel. Go see the world. Traveling opens, y'all, I love to travel. I wish I'm going to start back traveling again next year. And that comes in line within my finances. I'm going to have a plan and goal. So yeah, you're gonna have to plan out your finances when you do travel. So when you do go out anywhere, you don't have to be in that place feeling I already spent all that money on shopping, paying for this, paying for that. I don't even have the money for me to experience my trip. No, we don't do that anymore. So we're gonna start planning. We're gonna have a goal. And we're going to start planning our way. And before we say anything, because, when we start traveling, we'll have a good time. But you have to travel. You have to see the world. You cannot just only see working home all day in your life. Girl, you're in your 20s. Live it up. Traveling opens up a whole new perspective, how you see the world, how you how you meet new people. It's a game changer. It's a game changer mentality. It's a game changer mentally. I love to travel. I love meeting new people. I love how certain things work, how they move. It's very I honestly feel like it will make you less ignorant towards other people and their cultures due to the fact that it's like it gives you more of an understanding of how they live their life. And I just love traveling. I honestly just love traveling. Like, I'm ready to start back traveling next year, 2025. That's definitely going to be a thing for me. And trust me, I'm going to go ahead and start vlogging and stuff like that. But that's going to be next year, y'all. That's going to be next year. But you have to travel. You have to see a world. God created this big, beautiful world. And all you want to do is just go to work and be home and repeat. Girl, get up, start planning, and start traveling. Meet new people. Y'all missing out on traveling. Like, you have to make memories. Like, traveling also is a part of making memories. Like, you can look back and be like, I did this, I did that, I did this. Like, y'all, go travel. Invest in your knowledge. Knowledge, when they say knowledge is power, yes, it is power. But you know what becomes more powerful? When you apply the knowledge from what you have learned. You cannot just only count on the knowledge that you have learned in school. Like, invest in books. Take time to read out at least 20 minutes a day and work your way up. Like, knowledge is power. Like, knowledge will help you get ahead of others. I love when they say that, like, girl, you have to be that 1%. Don't be like the other ones that just go to school, go to work, go home, complain, and then like, no. People usually feel like they should stop learning after they graduate high school, graduate college. They just feel like this is it. This is, they got what they wanted, living their career. Like, no. As much as every day that you're alive, you need to learn something new each and every day. Life never stops teaching. Grow knowledge within yourself. Invest into knowledge. Read books, especially the things that you're like struggling with. Like, for example, for me, I would say that I need to work on better doing with my finances. So I'm going to invest in books when it comes to financing, because I can't just really depend on what I grew up with or what I was taught or what I'm being told. Like, no, I'm going to read books that's going to help me to gain knowledge and understanding and apply the works from it so I can do better when it comes to my finances. So invest in knowledge. Knowledge is everything. And the fact that, that it says in the Bible, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So if you love God and you want to respect him, fear him. Fear him, and the fear of God is the beginning of knowledge. You know what he said? My people are lost because of what? The lack of knowledge. Honey, open up your mind. Open up your mind. Don't settle. Y'all, I can go in length when it comes to, I'm seeing the girls are settling. I'm not here to judge, but I need y'all to know, do not settle for one person in your early 20s. As long as the ring and what becomes, and girl, not just only a ring, but your future is secured. It's secured. You are protected. Yo, do not settle, because I'm seeing a lot of young women are either getting pregnant after high school. No judgments, because I was there, and I wish I was embedded in my head from my father and my mother. Do not settle for one person. There are more people out there. Usually people settle as a scarcity mindset, feel like this is it. This is the only one. This is the only person who will be interested in me. Literally, when I got into like I think in 21, 22, I'm just like, oh, there are like finer people than that. Oh, this is what my mom was talking about. Because I had a scarcity mindset. I felt like, no, this is it. This is the one. I don't know. Nobody can get finer than this. Like, I just feel like, I don't know anybody going to care for me and like me like that. This, like, girl, get out of your scarcity mindset. You are worthy of more. Trust me, the globe is coming. The older you get, the more finer you're going to look. So it's just like, and the more you're going to attract. There's so many options. Do not settle for one, especially when you're young. Don't be out here looking to settle, baby. You choosing, okay? And have fun, have experiences. Because you don't want to settle for one. You don't know how it's going to move, how it's going to work. Like, Do not let your age fear you to feel like, oh, you're running out of options. You feel like, oh, I might as well settle now because when I get older, the chances are slim. No, it's going to be even more because you have more knowledge. You're going to grow in your worth. You're going to grow in your standards. You're going to know who and what not to look for. Do not ever settle. Do not settle. Like, you have to network. Network is very helpful. And that's what something I'm going to start doing is networking, because I told myself, like, I might just go to downtown and just speak to a whole bunch of random people. Like, I want to actually start engaging with people and work on my communication better and actually learn how to listen. Because sometimes we just listen to respond. No, we just listen to respond. We don't actually listen for real. Like, I want to work on listening better and to think before I speak and learn how to engage with people. You need to have somebody that's better than you, who has more than you, and that can actually put you in places like, dang, like, this is real life. Like, oh, this lifestyle actually exists. Yes, you have to put yourself in places and meet people who's already there, because the people who's here, you're here, they can't get you there. They can cheer you on, but they cannot get you there. You need somebody who's going to elevate you. Do not seek a friendship at work. And it may vary to certain jobs and stuff like that, because certain people do make great friendships, when it comes to meeting their friends at work, or they may meet their friends at work. So like I said, certain situations may vary, but I learned that when I was working at the healthcare, these people are not your friends. Like, I had to realize, like, oh, these people are not your friends, no matter how hard they try to be, or show up a face and trying to be nice to you, trying to show up as like, they're your friends. They're really not. They're not. So I had to learn the hard way. Like, I need to separate my personal from work and just show up as work, as me. I'm not your friend. We're just co-workers. We can keep it cute and cordial. I respect you. You respect me. We just keep it moving from there. But me turning to a co-worker to a friend, it backlashed. I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm through. And then everybody and their mama know your business at work, because it's just like, I thought I had a friend and they ain't my friend, and everybody and mama know what happened. I just don't have time with that. It just honestly will. Sometimes when things go left, it will honestly escalate to drama. I don't have time for that, especially when it comes to work. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, I'm just keeping it as coworkers and move on from there. Stop trusting so easily. Trust nobody. Not your mama, not your daddy, not your friend, not your cousin, not your sisters, not your brothers, not none of that. Trust nobody. The only person you need to trust is God. If you need somebody else to trust yourself. Build confidence within yourself and trust yourself. You don't know at any point anybody may turn on you. You don't know that. Then you're going to feel like your whole life falling apart, and you'll be like, I did not expect that. Like, I expected this, I expected that. Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Trust nobody. You'll be surprised who will turn on you. You'll be surprised who will turn on you. Mostly everybody's out for themselves. You have to make sure you're good also. You have to make sure you put yourself first. You'll be surprised. It could be even your closest friends. You can't trust nobody. I witnessed some stuff and heard some stuff growing up. And it honestly gives myself grace that, like, wow, I wouldn't do such thing as that, even as a family member. And like I said, trust nobody. You'll be so. At this point, I'm not surprised, but you will be surprised. You feel me? You will be surprised. Only trust yourself. Do not get comfortable with people. Do not. And honestly, every story that I hear regarding within friendships, I remember that story with, I think her name is Shaquille. Is it Shaquille Robinson? I hope I got her name right. But yes, when I hear that story, I'm just like, this is the reason. I do not trust nobody. You being naive and thinking the people that if you being naive will take you out. Your ignorance will take you out. Your lack of discernment will take you out. Trust nobody. You'll be surprised people who do not like you behind closed doors and they will show in your face. Trust nobody. Believe in their actions, not their words. Believe in energy. Because it will take you out. You trusting everybody thinking they like you and they don't. That will take you out. They will take you out with no remorse. I know y'all heard the story. That really inspired me every time. Like, oh, I see. Well, I don't trust people. Y'all make it. Y'all crossing off the list. Well, I still need to stop trust. I don't need to trust anybody. Because that's crazy. But you wouldn't expect that because they're your friends. No, I don't even trust my own damn friends. Please. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I'd rather work on building the trust myself 10 times toes down. So I can believe when things like when certain things or situations I don't need to be in, regardless because of, that's my friend or that's my sister or that's my brother, that's my this, that's my that. I believe in myself of trusting your intuition. When my intuition speak, I will listen to her. Your intuition will never fail you. You have to look at your intuition as that's God speaking through you. God speaking through you. God speaking through you. Never, y'all, and that's something I'm still learning from it because I just love the fact that my intuition always proves me wrong. Always. It's just like, girl, that's why you gotta trust me. See? Now you learn. And there's nothing wrong with learning, but it's just like, learn to respect your intuition, trust your intuition. And I grew up with my intuition at a very young age. I think 15 years old, I had grew knowing my intuition. And that's something that you will have to learn yourself because I grew with my intuition. Like there's always a feeling. You're always going to have a feeling. Like comment down of how your intuition speaks to you or speaks through you. Because my intuition speaks through me regarding within my stomach. Like if I have like a ick or like a sunken feeling in my stomach, my intuition is saying no. And you have to listen to your intuition regardless of how weird or how often it may be, because I had to learn, like, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. So I think it was a couple of years ago and I had quit this job, right? So I wouldn't say I was in my feelings, but I just felt so lazy. I just felt like a laziness came upon me. All I did was sleep, breathe, be on TikTok, laugh, send videos to my friend, he, and call it a day. And I would just put job applications here and there, whatnot, or watch TV shows. I was in hibernation of laziness. I was in hibernation. And that's all I did was watch TV, be on TikTok, laugh, be on the covers, and and start over again. So I told myself I'm going to get up and actually do something with my life. Let me go ahead, because I think it was that time in that era when I had got a job and I was supposed to get fingerprints done. So I was like, you know what? Let me get up, and I don't need to be lazy no more. Let me get up, start my day, give me some Chick-fil-A, and just start my day well and actually be productive. Something told me to stay home. This is why I said, regardless of how odd it may be, you may be confused. I literally told myself, I don't want to be lazy no more. I want to get up and actually have a productive day and, do what I need to do because I'm done being lazy. Something told me to stay home and do the things that I said I didn't want to do. Literally when I got out the house, I got into a car accident. Y'all. If I had listened to my intuition, I still would have had my car. But thank God I was okay. I was protected. I was safe. But the fact that if I had stayed home and been lazy, I would have still had my car. That's why I said, listen to your intuition always. No, I don't care if it don't make sense to you. Listen to her. Trust her. She knows what she's talking about. That is God speaking through you. God knows ahead. You may not understand it, but he does, and he's trying to protect you. Listen to her always. That's y'all. And that's something I have to embed in my head. I'm going to listen to her. I don't care if it don't make no sense. If she speaks, I'm listening. I'm obeying. That's obeying God. If I ain't gonna obey other things, if I ain't gonna obey other thing else for me to learn my lesson, okay, I'll do that. When it comes to the intuition, I'm going to obey. Listen to your intuition always. It's never wrong. Never. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching and letting me share these lessons with you. Remember, it's never too late to grow, learn, and glow. If this video did resonate with you, don't forget to like it and share with someone who might need to hear it, and subscribe for more. Always treat yourself like the luxury you are, because self-love is luxury, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.